Hi, Mary.
Hi, Terry. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Can you see me okay or not? Probably not yet.
I can't see you yet. I see your picture. Oh,
How
there
about
we go.
that? Oh, I love
Hi.
your hair, girl. It's cute.
Thank you.
Give me just a second, okay? I want to make sure. Okay, we're recording. Good.
Okay.
So tell me what's going on. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. I understand you had some questions about eyeliners or...
Yes. So I actually have the Neotap Vivace,
Nice.
and I really like it. I'm just getting more comfortable with it because I learned with microblading, and so I started and I learned lips, but my focus was more on microblading. I learned liner and powder brows. So I'm trying to get more comfortable with the machine.
Okay. Do you know what the stroke is on that machine? You know what I'm talking about?
Let me see. It's the 3.5.
3.5. Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And so with my liner, I've been doing, just starting out doing the lash line because I want to make sure I'm get my lines really crisp and clean. Okay. So I don't want to do any bad work out there.
Sure.
But I've noticed the last few times they've come back super soft, some not really staying at all.
Okay.
And I definitely think it's me being very gentle.
Okay.
You're not going deep enough.
Can you tell me about how many eyeliners you've done in your career?
I've done probably only about 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're really, really new at it and working with the Neotap.
And I think because it's mostly me, holding myself back before working on clients. So.
Okay. And your power setting, what are you using on your power setting, just roughly, if you remember?
So I was taught to do. I'm using the critical. And I'm doing 8.5 on brows, and then liner I was taught to do 9.5 max.
Okay. Whew, that's pretty hard hitting, pretty fast for eyeliner.
Okay.
In my book, I would back off a little on your power. I usually do eyeliners, and this is just me. So I mean, think about it. Everybody does things a little different. You want to work a little bit more slow. So you want to turn your power setting probably down to 7.5 to 8 on your critical.
0.5.
And work slower.
Okay.
And when you're entering that skin, make sure you're 90 degrees. You're not angling very much.
Okay. I think you froze.
Okay, I'm back.
Seconds.
Can you hear me okay now? Hold on just a second. I'm going to try.
Better, yeah.
I want to try to close the programs I have open. Maybe that's why. I apologize. Forgot I had these programs open. Maybe that'll help us get a better... Yeah, that's not open. Okay. Let's see if we get better service now. Okay, so what needle groupings are you using to do eyeliner?
So for liner, I was using I have the 5-gram liner bug pin.
Okay.
Because I was taught the bug pin is roughly a size smaller.
Yes.
And I ordered from Needle Jig and Tattoo Soul.
Okay.
So
awesome.
You kind of trying different needle configurations out and different ones, just kind of see what I'm comfortable with.
Okay, those are great companies to be ordering from, so you're doing good there. Well, I'm going to tell you, when you're working and your stretch is right in the lash line, you're right in the lash line, you want to make sure your stretch is no farther apart than, say, 1 inch or 1/2 inch where you're working. And you're right down in the lash line. You're not stretching up here or trying to pull up here. Your stretch has to be impeccable on an eyeliner, okay? And you're going to work slow and work those needles back and forth, rocking and sliding. You're going to wipe a lot and check your work and look for density. I was going to ask you something else. Oh, what pigment are you using?
So I have LA Pigments. I also have one of the soft tap liner.
Okay.
That I was told to try out, that it was very pigmented.
Okay.
I'm still, I don't want to work with anything carbon yet because of the
Absolutely.
tendency to bleed, and I'm not at that skill level yet.
Okay. So I'm going to make another recommendation for you on Pigment. Great pigment I've used for years and years. It's thin, but it doesn't have a super high carbon content. It's CleoColors.com.
Okay.
And they have a pigment called Eyeliner Black. And they have another one called Warm Midnight.
Okay.
And these pigments, I don't sell them or anything. I'm not trying to make money for this company. But they're very watery and they fly into the skin really easily and they give you good results.
Okay.
Having worked with LI and with Soft Tap, you're probably not going to be really used to that pigment flowing out. It's probably going to kind of bug you at first. Mm-hmm. But if you can get used to that, work slow, wipe a lot, check your work, wipe real frequently so you're right on target where you want to be. Make sure your needles are hanging out and you're working off the needle tips so you can see where your needle is, if that makes sense. And my second advice to you is to do a ton of eyeliners.
Okay.
I mean, even if you're doing it on friends and family and volunteering with some older people retired that are on limited income, you want to do 2 or 3 eyeliners a day for several months, okay? It's like paying your dues. And, the more you do that, the better you're going to get. You're going to see your work coming back. And you're going to be able to really fine-tune it. This is crazy, but when I first started 18 years ago, I worked out of my tattoo shop, and I wanted to do eyeliner really well, so I ran a $99 special. And I had people literally lined up to get their eyeliner done, because eyeliner at that time was very, very popular where I'm at in San Antonio. Are you hearing me okay? I think we're froze up again. Hey, sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
We totally lost power here at my shop. All the lights went out and everything.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you, it's the weirdest thing. Okay, so where was I when we were kind of interrupted?
You told me to do at least 2 to 3 eyeliners a day, just to get really comfortable, which is good. I actually had a friend, my old neighbor, and she has eyeliner and it turned blue. So she wants me to try to correct that.
Okay.
So she's like, whatever, you can, she trusts me and kind of lets me be a guinea pig, or her being guinea pig. Awesome. So I'm going to be doing hers next week.
Okay.
Because it's already blue, would you recommend modifying with a certain, I have like Caribbean mod with LI Pigments?
Yeah, you could do Caribbean mod in with it. If you could order that Cleo pigment, though, I would recommend the Warm Midnight.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if they have a modifier. I mean, I'm sure they do. I haven't used it. I haven't had to use it. But Warm Midnight's pretty good. And so it would probably easily fix the blue eyeliner.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, yeah. I'll order that.
And you're going to find it easier to implant. So just remember, it's watery, so it goes into the skin super easy. So be light-handed with it, okay? Don't get in there thinking you got to pound it in because you want to have to.
Okay, yeah, because when I purchased some of the supplies from one of the companies, they gave me one of this, like the gray wash, the dark, so that's what I've actually been using to practice.
Awesome.
And it's very thin and
liquidy. So you're used to a little bit of a thinner consistency.
Yeah.
Very good. Awesome. Well, like I was saying, when I first started about 18 years ago, I ran a $99 eyeliner special just to get a ton of work. And I literally had them lined up out my shop, people wanting to get their eyeliner done. I'm sure every other artist in town hated me, but I wasn't trying to undercut people. I was just trying to get experience. And so I remember one day doing 8 eyeliners. 8 eyeliners in one day. And I'll tell you, after doing that much volume, after 2 or 3 months, my eyeliners were holding. I wasn't having touch-ups. So it's all about putting in the volume. And you'll see a big difference if you're able to do that.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But at least you got really good equipment. You're using great needles. Sounds like you've had good training and everything. So I think you're going to be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I'm just holding myself back because I'm like, I don't want to do bad work, but me not doing work is going to cause me to do bad work.
Right.
So
yeah, don't be afraid. Just do it. You know,
better.
have even your friends though sign off on a model release. You know, they need to know that you're getting your feet wet and you're practicing on them. So just have them sign a model release form and just do as much as you can, and that'll help you a lot. Okay. Anything else?
What was I going to say? Okay, and for powder brows, what power setting would you recommend for powder brows?
8.5.
8. Okay, good. I just want to make sure that's
a good setting. Make sure you're tickling the skin when you work. It's just like a very light touch. And if you use a power setting around 8 and you're lightly sweeping on the skin, then you can do more passes to get to that tone that you want, you know. Water your pigment down a little bit so you can, you know, really work the color instead of having it go in so solid so quickly. Water it down, tight stretch, more passes, super light, and just till you get to the tone that you're looking for.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. And I was also going to ask you, I know I reached out to you, but I was a little too late about your class in June for the machines.
Yes.
Are you going to be having another one similar like that coming up?
I do. June 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, San Antonio.
Okay.
We're doing 2 days of Machine Madness, and then we're doing the third day is a tattoo removal using A+ Ocean, and that's all live, working on clients. Machine Madness is really a fun class. You'll enjoy it, and you get to work with all these different machines. Of course, you already have a great piece of equipment, so it's not like you have to try the other ones out there, but it's fun, you know.
It's fun, yeah.
And you learn other techniques, you know, some new techniques.
Yeah. All right. And what is the cost for that class?
If you take the 2 classes together, that would be 3 days. It's $1,600.
Okay.
If you just take Machine Madness, it's $1,000.
Okay, wonderful. And then should I just email you about that? And
yeah, if you want to sign up for it or read up about it, if you go to my website, permanent-makeup-supplies.net,
okay,
then click on training, and you'll see all the classes we have coming up. You can put down a deposit through the web store there if you want to reserve your space, and, you know, just read up on it.
Excellent. Okay, I will definitely do that because I know one of my friends, Elizabeth, is going to the class, and that's who.
Awesome.
But I think she actually got the last spot. So.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting her. I know we've had some conversations online, so.
Oh, wonderful. All right. Well, I'm really excited to take all that and run with it, and even just, you know, hearing what you did, and because I know nobody starts perfect. There's nobody that is just born with this gift. So
that's right.
It takes a lot of hard
work. Takes work and practice. Not being afraid to do it and not giving up. That's the secret. Do not give up. Put your time in. If you have a stumbling block, a roadblock, just go around it and keep going. That's what you got to do, you know. Yeah. You'll get there, I promise. Yeah.
All right. I'm excited.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. I think that was my main concern, was just the eyeliner, just wanting to feel more comfortable and kind of.
Once you learn how to do eyeliner, though, it's the easiest thing we do. You just have to learn how to work the skin safely and get a good stretch and not overwork the skin. Some people have the problem of overworking the skin, and then when it heals out, it just all falls out because the skin has been damaged and they have scar tissue and it doesn't retain color. So I'd rather you be super light-handed and just increasingly get a little bit more aggressive with it until you get to that point where you know it's in the skin, you back off, and when they come back in 4 to 6 weeks or whatever your healing time is, you have good retention.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much, Terry. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to talk to me.
Thanks. It was nice talking to you, Mary, and let me know how it goes.
Okay, I will.
And hopefully,
and I'll be in touch with you, and hopefully I will be seeing you next month.
Okay, sounds good. Talk to you later.
Right.
Bye now.
Right. Bye.